I'm Claudia Kay and welcome back to my channel. So today I am taking part in a Curiosities and Oddities shop hop. So Picasso Cat will be on at 4:30 Eastern right after me. So after you're done watching mine, you're going to want to head over to Picasso Cat. And I'm later in the day, so if you missed any of these people, you'll want to go back and watch theirs, but I'm going to tell you the whole lineup. So at 1 p.m. today, Black Dog Vintage and Antiques kicked us off. Each sale gonna run about a half an hour. They're pre-recorded, so you can watch each one at your leisure and claim the items in the comments. Jenny Eats came after Black Dog Vintage and Antiques, Krista's Antiques and Collectibles, then the Thrifty Hippie, Skunky Junk, VOA Quest 1910, me, Picasso Cat, Simon Says Let's Make a Deal, Young Star Girl, the ephemera guy with the brooch hat, and we'll wind up the evening starting at 6:30 p.m. with Vintage Peep Show A Go-Go. So all of us are kind of smaller resellers, but I'm going to tell you a secret. We get some of the exact same items as the bigger resellers, but a lot of times we will sell them to you for a lesser amount. Because we don't have as many followers, so we can't do the offer ups and that run a price up. I'm not saying that the items aren't worth that. I'm just saying sometimes you get a better deal from us smaller resellers. So if you have not checked out any of the channels I listed, absolutely go and check them out. All of these are fantastic people. I consider them my friends. I sit in on their sales. I invite them onto my channel. They're just awesome people. So definitely check all of them out. Now, if you have followed me for a while and you come to my sales, you know I don't buy a lot of the weird. So this one really stretched my sourcing skills, my creativity. So I do have some creepy things. I do have some pretty cool things. And then I have some funny things. So that's what I'm going to show you today. These prices will be good until next Saturday. I don't have the date on that, but oh yes I do. Let me look at my book and I can tell you. So all the prices I'm giving you today will be good until Saturday, June 4th. So if you want any of these items, you can claim them until midnight on Saturday, June 4th, and you'll be billed that weekend. And if you wait until Saturday to claim an item, you'll be billed on Sunday. So all of these prices will be good through Saturday, June 4th at midnight. I'm going to show you the item and give you the price. You claim it in the comments below by using the keyword that I said, if you want to use the keyword and the price. That way I know exactly what you were asking about. And if you were the first person, because YouTube will timestamp that, you're the person that will get that item. Sound good? I hope everybody knows how a drop. I think this is the first time I've ever participated in a drop sale with a group of people. I think it is. So it's kind of new to me. To get started, I think I'm just too soft-hearted because when the kids and I would watch movies when they were teenagers, if a kid was in danger or gotten kidnapped, I couldn't watch the movie. We had to shut it off, or I had to go upstairs and read a book. If kids are in trouble, I can't watch a movie. If a book is too stressful, I can't watch it. So, you know, I tend to buy a lot of glass for resale, and then the bright, happy things, because that's just my personality. I'm just too soft-hearted for the things that aren't bright and happy. And we all know that vintage is my escape from the real world. I say it all the time. It's, I think, listed in my description box. So, you know, all of that stuff. But I did find this. And I know some people like these things, so I did bring it. It is this vintage picture. It will have to ship in this frame because you can see from the tears that the picture itself is not in fantastic shape, but what it says here is Genola Torrigan, born August 10th, 1922, died February 8th, 1925, gone but not forgotten. So one of the children in this picture, and maybe it was this one, because, well, they were only 3 years old when they died, or not even quite 3 years old. So maybe this is I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But it's just sad. It makes me sad. But I know that people like this. I know that people also collect like the Victorian photos where they prop the dead body up with the person, or like they would braid lockets of the dead person's hair and give them to the family and remembers. Like there's a lot of weird in the world. So it's sad, but I know there's interest in these kinds of pictures. So dead baby picture? It's I'm not good at the oddities and curiosities. This picture is going to be $10, and you can just type in baby picture to claim this. $10 baby picture. And that's my first item. I started off real well there, didn't I? Okay, my next item, and that was kind of the creepiest thing that I had. I have some odd, but that was kind of the creepiest. So my next one is this prescription bottle for, is that 25%? 25% aluminum chloride. And I had no idea that prescription bottles go for the amount that they do. So there is some sticker residue still on the back, but I didn't want to damage the label, so I was being super careful with it. So this says Stevenson's Drugstore, and this was local here in Ohio. Sorry, we spent yesterday moving my daughter. My hands are bunged up. So this little prescription bottle is going to be $12, and you can claim it with bottle. $12 bottle. And you know I couldn't come to a sale and not bring some glass. So I have a black glass. This is not amethyst glass. This is black glass candle holder. But it has a chip I didn't see. So right here is the chip. It's this very fun pattern. It would make a nice riser, especially at like Halloween. But because of the chip, this is only $6. And it is a heavy, solid piece of glass. So black glass candlestick is going to be $6, and you can claim that with candle. $6 candle. This one's pretty. I think it's sad because this would have come in a pair, and I think it's sad that because this one was chipped, they got rid of it, but kept the one that didn't have the chip. Because if you turn it to the back, you can't even tell it's got a chip. Some people just don't like anything with an imperfection. And my whole house is full of imperfect things, including me. Okay, that is the candle holder. These are cool, and these were actually supposed to be in a sale last week. And we get to the end of the sale, and I'm like, wait a second, where are my other, like I had set them apart from my glass so that they didn't get bumped up against the glass and break something. So you guys get to see them first because I didn't have them last week. I have these two brass masks. So I will show them to you in detail. They're going to be the same price, $12 each. They're heavy. So here's the first one. If you want this one, it is going to be $12, and this will be brass mask A. So let me show you all of the detail here. Somebody did have these hanging on their wall. I would replace this. You know, things tend to rot out over time. So when I'm hanging something I haven't had hung before, I always replace. So it's this size, so it's smaller than face size. I know when it's close up like this, it looks like a face, but smaller than face size. So this size, and this one is A, and then this one is B. Got the crown over the eye and under the eye upside down. I love these. So this one was B. $12 each, A and B. And I'm going to set them behind me so that they don't bump up against anything and break anything. Okay, next item. Now, these are out of my personal collection. I have been trying to pare down, and a lot of my glass I have been liquidating because I just have too much. Kind of went overboard. Last year, I was an empty nester and had space to, when you're raising teenagers, especially because 2 of my teenagers were boys, my glass that I had collected up until that point was up on above the cupboards in our kitchen. So then last year when I became an empty nester, kind of went overboard, and now I'm paring back. I've decided what I truly love. And so lidded candy dishes are what I am keeping in my bedroom, because I have shelves like this in my bedroom and in the living room. And so in my bedroom, I'm just doing lidded candy dishes. So a lot of these things I had displayed in there, I am passing along. So you get the benefit of that. This is a Wheaton ball and claw bitters jar. This is this size. They made them in several different sizes. I have a medium one, I have a tiny one. I don't have one of the large ones. You can see it says Wheaton on the bottom. And it is going to be $20. $20 for this Wheaton ball and claw. And this is the medium. So medium ball and claw. $20 is how you're going to want to claim that one, because I have the tiny one. The tiny one is going to be $15. The claw detail on this one is fantastic. So $15 on this Wheaton ball and claw. This one does still have its stopper. It's this big. $15, so small ball and claw is how you will claim that one. I have little Headstone shakers. Here lies salt, here lies pepper from Toledo, Ohio. And those are going to be $6. Headstone is the keyword. Headstone, $6. I have this wood carved angel, and I'm not one who likes to, I'm not artistic, so I don't like to change things, but holy cow, if you spray painted her black, I think she'd just be fantastically creepy. So she's this big. She's going to be $10, claim with angel. $10, claim with angel on her. I have a toilet ashtray for gentlemen only. And it is weird because they did make these that say for ladies only. I don't know why, but toilet ashtray. It doesn't say, oh, does it say something in here? Oh, made in Japan. It says made in Japan on the bottom. So toilet ashtray with a wood toilet lid for gentlemen only. It is going to be $10, claim with toilet. Toilet ashtray. That one cracks me up, and so do these. Outhouse shakers. I'm full of P, I'm full of S. They've got the little door detail here. These are ceramic. And I love that they imprinted a little half moon on the back. So they're in good shape, but they do not have their stoppers. And these are going to be 8 Claim with Outhouse. 8 Claim with Outhouse. I have an iron hedgehog. So little paperweight, iron paperweight hedgehog. And he is heavy for as tiny as he is. And I had no idea that cast iron animals are so collectible, but they are. And this one is $15, and you can claim with Hedgehog. He's just a tiny fellow. Hedgehog. And then I've got, this was in my Halloween display. It's always been up for sale, but I did put it in my Halloween display. It is a bisque doll kit. This baby with his fat cheeks. Headless baby. But I do have, and now I just had him in my Halloween display this past year, but he does have still his feet, his arms, and I don't want to break them, so I'm trying to be really careful. He doesn't have the instructions. You can find the instructions online though, but this would have been how you made his body. And these were from the 80s, I believe. And you can see right here, originally this set sold for $15 when it was brand new. And I am just asking 10, and you can claim the baby with baby. $10 for baby, and you can get all of his parts. My next item. I had to look this one up. So this is Old Frothing Slosh Pale Ale can, and it's from 1969, and it says background, and they're talking about her. She's from a small town outside Pittsburgh. It's considerably smaller since she left. Statistics, this you wouldn't believe. Occupation, trapeze artist. Education, studying arc welding at night. Hobbies, arm wrestling, skydiving, soap carving, ballet, and reading. She reads comic books, race forms, cereal boxes, and other good stuff. Miss Frothing Slosh formula for success. Think big. And I chuckle because this is what they thought fat was. I'm bigger than this beauty here. But it's funny if you take it in the spirit it was meant. I think it's funny, and I'm a fat lady, so I guess I'm allowed to laugh at it, right? Fatima Yuckberg, winner of the 1969 Miss Old Frothing Slosh contest, was chosen on the basis of beauty, talent, poise, and quantity. She is the woman who best symbolizes Old Frothing Slosh, the pale, stale ale with the foam on the bottom. Now she's the girl all others look down on. This was from the Pittsburgh Brewing Company, Pittsburgh, PA. But pale, stale ale. So here's Miss Frothing Slush. It's $10, and you can claim this with pale, stale ale. I'm gonna make you type that out. Pale, stale ale. Okay, this is my second to last item. It is a gag gift, but I cannot show you the inside. Don't be an alcoholic. The inside says to drink milk. so you can guess what's on the inside. Don't be an alcoholic. So the box is in good shape. It's got its original price tag. This was from 1975. And if you are interested, I can send you a picture of what's on the inside. And it is going to be $12. And you can claim this with gag gift. Gag gift. $12. And my last item. Every Victorian lady, because you know I had to bring something else that was glass because I am a glass queen. This gorgeous bowl is silver overlaid. It's got silver all around this. It's got silver on the inside. And here you can see, you can very gently polish this silver. There's videos about it. I think people in our community have posted how to do this. I have a silver overlay uranium piece in my personal collection. I like the tarnish, so I do not ever polish my stuff, but I did look up how to do it when I bought that. But you can tell how beautiful the silver is from the outside of the bowl. It's just stunning. It's this size. It's this gorgeous shape. Silver all around the rim. I love it. But every Victorian lady needs a silver bowl in her life. So this silver overlay bowl is $10, and you can claim this with silver. Silver. So that is all of my items. And again, prices will be good through Saturday, June 4th. I said June 4th. Now I've set my book down. Oh, so I hope you have had fun shopping today at all of our sales on all of our channels. If you are unfamiliar with some of the people on there, go look them up. They are fantastic. I love all of these people, and there is room for all of us in resale. I was a massage therapist for 10 years. Full-time. I was a massage therapist for longer than that, but full-time for the last 10 years before I started doing this. And I always felt like each of us have a different style. Each of us are trained in different things because I was trained in neuromuscular therapy and a couple other things. I had a lot of aromatherapy training and pregnancy massage training. So every person had a different style. And if someone came in, or even when they called me on the phone, if I didn't do what they needed, or my focus wasn't what I felt like they needed, I had a list of other massage therapists who I would send them to. I would refer them to instead because I didn't do the thing that they needed done. And I always think there's room for all of us. I think together we rise. And so, you know, I'm not everybody's cup of tea. My sales tend to be energetic and pretty fast paced. And I like everything to keep everything light and fun. So I don't allow a lot of heavy, deep conversation. I will delete comments if they're too heavy and deep in the chat because this is my escape. But there are other sales where, and I sit in on some of those sales because sometimes I do just want to be sad with other people in the chats. And, you know, they get into the deep stuff. And then there are other sales where it is just sale, 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 and then you're done. Boom, you're done. So there's room for all of us. Everybody has a different style. And you just have to find the people that you like and follow them. So if you're looking for like easy breezy and laid back and very calm sales, I caught Sabrina of Simon Says Let's Make a Deal and Aaron Proctor, who is the ephemera guy with the brooch hat. It was just calming. It was just calming to sit there and just listen to them sell. And, you know, they're both, I like them. They're both very fun people, but not in a because sometimes I have ADHD. And so some days I want to get on and I want to watch another ADHD or, you know, and squirrel and all of that. But sometimes I want to shut my brain off, and it's hard when you have ADHD to do that. So watching Erin and Sabrina, she's very calm and very gentle, and so there's a style for everyone. Picasso Cat, who's coming on after me, don't forget, you got to go watch her next. She always has smalls and so many animals, and I think I have more of my poodle collection has come from Picasso Cat than anybody else. So she has great animals. She buys a ton of them. She always offers them in her sales. She has dolls too. So each person does it. I tend to more toward glass. And so does Nikki of Black Dog Vintage and Antiques. But each of us has a little bit different style. There's room for all of us. We support each other, and together we rise. So, check us all out. Check us smaller resellers out and just enjoy what we have to offer. I think everybody on this list, yeah, I do. I regularly watch everybody on this list. So Janice and Yunstar will, they bring sometimes more modern items. Their items aren't all vintage. So if you like a nice mix, then you could check them out. Jen has fantastic prices. Well, so does Yunstar Girl. She's Caroline. Fantastic prices. Jen loves to lot things up. So if you need an instant collection, she's the person to check out. The Thrifty Hippie and VOA Quest 1910. Fantastic. Angela, the VOA Quest 1910 has a lot of knowledge about glass. She lives in a glass area. And Thrifty Hippie has a great 1970s style and aesthetic, and I love checking that out. Sometimes I'm like, wait, my mom had that on the wall when I was a kid. And then you've got Skunky Junk. Guys, he is everybody's wise, kind dad. He dishes out the dad jokes. He's one of my favorite people in the world. I just absolutely love and adore him. And I think he's underrated. I think people haven't discovered him. He has a full-time job, so he doesn't get to pop into everybody's sales all the time. And sometimes I think that's how you get known. You just are constantly popping in and chatting and being seen. And so I think he's underrated. He's a hidden gem. So check out Skunky Junk because he has awesome stuff, and he's kind, he gives good dad advice, and he has great dad jokes. And then Vintage Peep Show, a Go-Go. She's another one that I think is underrated. I think that people don't catch her lives like they should because she's hilarious. Very funny. So Margot is Vintage Peep Show, a Go-Go. I think I covered everybody that's in our little thing today. Of course, there are lots of other smaller resellers that I absolutely love and support. I have them on my channel. I go onto their channels. But, if you're following me, you've probably seen some of them. And I think that's all. My time is up. So thank you guys. Remember, be kind. It doesn't cost you anything, and it may mean everything to someone else. Let's turn someone else's day around today. Let them out in traffic. Give them a smile or a wave, or tell them they look pretty. Somebody should tell me I look pretty today. All right. Bye, guys. I think you're fantastic.